welcome back to another video. It's February 1st, it's my birthday today. My beautiful partner has booked us a lovely Airbnb on the Royalty Fishery. She's definitely chose well, that's for sure. And we got here last night. It's a beautiful little cabin. You know, it's just absolutely perfect to get yourself away for a weekend and do yourself a bit of fishing. Now, we have had a lot of rain over the last week or so, and the river is up and it's coming through quick. I've been down to Davy's tackle, spoke with Nigel, and he said it'll be hard conditions today, but he's put me in a couple of little spots on the map to fish some slack areas, see if there's any barbel or chub holding up. Now, before I go into this a little bit more, go check out John from Magic of Fishing's YouTube channel. He's done a lengthy video with Nigel about the fishery itself, the tackle shop, and the history of this whole place. It's a really, really lovely video, and Nigel's going to be packing up shop at the end of the season so he can relax with his wife a bit more, do a bit of fishing for himself, and yeah, it's just a great insight to the tackle shop and the fishery itself, so make sure you go check it out. Now, I was talking with Nigel in the tackle shop, and like I said, he's shown me a couple of areas to fish on the map. First time coming here, so it's all new to me, and he said you wouldn't bother with pellets, keep with the meat and fish at slack areas. I do have a float rods, but it's just coming through too quick. I think I'm just going to go with a ledgering setup and just sit in each swim for an hour or so. Just move down really and check it out. Of course, I've got to go down to the front of the cabin and fish in this swim here. I was looking at it last night. There is a nice deep channel that runs in the inside margin, so I am going to start off in there. Anyway, let me get my tackle and make our way down to the bank. So this is it, the first swim. Cabin is literally 5-10 metres behind me, and it is just absolutely beautiful. Nice overcast day. Yeah, it's just lovely. You know, you can just sit here, listen to nature and surroundings, and you can't beat it. Honestly, you just can't beat it. So what I'm thinking here now is we've got a nice deep channel in the inside margin here. This is one of the little spots that Nigel recommended. Also got a nice big slack water pool in front of me here, where it bends round. So we're fishing this inside margin for 45 minutes, an hour or so, and then maybe just come up into here for another hour. And then what I'll do is just work my way down really. I think that's the plan of action. So let me show you my rig and we'll get cast in. So my rig I'm using, set up, is my 12 foot, 2 pound core and barbel rod. Reel is a 4000 carp reel. You know, I got this reel a few years ago for cheap, and it's been absolutely brilliant. It's caught me some good fish and never really let me down. I need to get a good service. So yeah, it's been a really good reel to me. And loaded on that is 15 pound main line, straight down to a running ledger, and with this running ledger it's a quick change swivel, so you know, if I'm not holding the bottom I can go heavier down to a buffer bead swivel, and then a 10 pound fluorocarbon hair rig with a bit of meat on the end. And first time coming here, so I don't know how it's going to play out. You know, if I have to go lighter, I've got another reel with a lighter line, and I can just downsize, you know. So yeah, this is a very simple rig I use for most of my fishing. Even my chub fishing, I'll use a running ledger set up like a little bomb, but it's obviously with a lot lighter tackle. So yeah, that goes across the board with my fishing really. Very simple, easy to use, easy to set up, and quick and effective, and safe. So yeah, let's get cast in. Right, that's me casting. I was just having a little feel about, just dropped it in the inside margin, and it's very deep, strong current, but I'm just holding the bottom there on the inside, so yeah, I'm pretty comfortable there. The current did come right up to the edge, and you know, I would have wiped out my 2-ounce running ledger, but I found some nice little area where I can just hold it now, so yeah, fingers crossed a chub or a barbel come along and has a little bite at it. You know, I couldn't think of anything better. It's my birthday today. I'm in a lovely cabin with a beautiful girlfriend, doing a bit of fishing on one of the most famous stretches of river in the country. It's just, you know, I've seen videos of guys rolling meat down this stretch, you know, catching barbel, carp years ago. Yeah, it's just stunning here, absolutely stunning, and I can only imagine what it'd be like in the summer, you know, just waking up in that cabin, the views out to the river. Yeah, can't beat it. My partner gave me 2 choices to choose from. A little cabin on a private lake to fish on, or this cabin on the royalty fishery. And when I see this one, I was like, yes, this one here. You guys know I love my river fishing, especially my small rivers. So yeah, I just had to take the opportunity and come here. And to top it off, you know, all we need is a fish. I do have maggots as well, maggots, pellets, all sorts of bait, oilies, but if I can find an area where I can float fish, I will do. But I think it's just far too high at the moment. Again, I don't know this, I've not fished it before, so like I said, if I do find nice glides where I can run a float through, I will do it. Bearing in mind my float rod's only up in the cabin, so I can just walk back and get it. So yeah, we'll just have a little experiment, try some slack waters, and hope for the best. Now, this is my first video of 2025. I have been going out fishing, I just haven't been catching any fish. And that's because I've been doing more of a recce approach. Going to new spots, new stretches, new rivers, and just trying to set myself up for next season, really. And yeah, I've not been catching, obviously, and you know, I've been going to these new stretches and just spending about 10-20 minutes in each spot, in each swim, just having a good feel around and just seeing what I can set myself up for the future. Now, I have found some nice spots. I'm going to be baiting up some areas, and I'm going to be trying to catch a river carp. Now, I would like to ideally get it done before the end of this season. I just don't know yet. And I would like to catch another barbel from the Thames before the end of the season. So, like I said, I've been going out fishing in the evenings after work. I've just not been catching anything. Just the way it goes, you know. And I've had a lot of dry spells this season where I've not been catching, and then I'll be rewarded with a nice big fish. You know, for example, over Christmas or before Christmas, I wasn't catching much, and then over Christmas, I got told about a spot with some good chub, and then lo and behold, I got my PB chub at £5.15. So yeah, putting the time in is the main thing. That's the main thing to focus on, is putting the time in, and you will be rewarded. So it's just hard, you know, it's hard going, and there's so many different stretches of water around, you know. You go on your maps on my phone, and I'll just look at little locations, and there's just there's so many places to explore yet, and to go for a recce. I still haven't done them all, you know. It's just endless amounts. So over the last few weeks, I've been going, and now I'm set, so hopefully within the next few weeks I can report some catches to you guys. But it's the way fishing goes, unfortunately. Main thing is I'm putting the hours in, and I'm in a beautiful place like this. So right, I'm gonna pack up, move on, and go to another little spot that Nigel recommended. Need to try and find some slack water, see if they're holding up anywhere. So let's get packed up and get on the move. So this is what I'm dealing with. Flooded. And you can walk across here, I think. I just don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna walk around the main pathway and come out further down where the bridge is. So yeah, let's go round. Yeah, I can only imagine a few fish would come and rest in here out of the strong current. Thought that was a couple of bites then. But yeah, I can only imagine a few fish would come in, rest in here out of the strong current. So again, we'll stay in here for an hour or so and then keep moving. Well, this is the top end of the main river. Further down you've got Parler's Paw and Top Weir, which is a different ticket. And Nigel wasn't wrong when he said it'd be tough conditions, yeah, especially when it's flooded. And I don't know where I'm casting to really. Can't see the bottom, so it's just a cast and hope for the best. There is a couple of swims downstream where there's some overhanging trees which might hold a chub. I thought I'd just come right to the top to see what's about really, and then work my way back down. But yeah, not too sure how it's going to go. To keep trying. I'm just going to hope there's going to be a chub or something under them trees down there, so we'll see what happens. Right, still no luck. Nigel's definitely right, it's tough conditions. But I've come down now, and as you can see behind me, there's a nice overhanging tree. So what I've done is gone slightly different, changed the ledger. I've gone for more of a stone looking one, so hopefully it can blend in with the gravel bottom. And what I've done is I've taken the hair rig off and just a size 6 hook straight through the meat and just wrapped around the edge, and hopefully I can stop getting snagged up on twigs and branches and stuff. So yeah, let's get casting.
Wow, I am shaking. This might be a new PB again. Oh. What a chub this is. What a chub. Got my landing mat underneath me and my net. But don't worry, it's not on bare ground. It's lively. I don't want to be out too long. It's lively. Be careful here. Wow, look at that. Look at that for a chub. £5.14. My PB on box day was £5.15. This looks bigger and I'm in two minds of weighing it again, but I'm not going to muck about. I'm going to get back in. What a fish. Absolutely buzzing. What a birthday present. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Yes, come on. Hard work pays off, and still shaking. Honestly, that's honestly made my day. That's made my day. I'm gonna see if there's any more down there. £5.14, 1 ounce shy of my PB that I got on Boxing Day. If you haven't seen that, go check out my previous video. Yeah, it looks bigger, and yeah, lovely bronze colour to it. Had a mark on the side of it if you see in the video of the release, and yeah, just over the moon. Get in there. Let's get his cast back in. Well, this is the next swim. I'm going to get cast right in there under the trees. But before I move on, I had a lad come up to me who was walking his dog, and he was saying that his dad held the record here. Barbel £16.1, caught by the green pipes. And he said his picture is up on the wall in Davy's tackle. Sadly passed away now, but he said he's going to get the picture before the shop shuts before the season. So yeah, it's just amazing, like the people you can meet and talk to whilst on the bank. You know, you don't get interacts like that anywhere else. It's just lovely how you meet these people. You know, good memories. And he said he wants to start fishing again himself, get pipe fishing or barbel fishing. So yeah, yeah, he saw the chub, and I think that's going to get him started fishing again. So anyway, let's get casting and then spend 20 minutes, half hour here, and I might go back, chill for a half hour, get a drink, and then fish for another couple of hours before we go out tonight. So I've had half an hour back in the cabin with my girlfriend, warming up a little bit and watching the birds feed on the balcony, which is always lovely to see. Anyway, whilst watching them, watch this.
Literally just sat here like this. And watching them.
Oh yeah.
Like a crazy woman.
Oh, you can see him right up there.
Yeah.
Oh! What the hell?
Oh my god.
Yeah, one of them smacked straight into the window. Fortunately, it was unharmed and flew off, but took us by surprise. Anyway, I'm just being careful while stepping because it is flooded. You clearly see there where it drops off. But all the way along here is overhanging trees, and I'm gonna just dip some meat under the branches, see if there's any chub lying about in there. Spend no longer than 20 minutes in each swim, 15 minutes if that. Go all the way down to the end, back to where I started, outside the cabin, and then probably fish for half an hour over there. Yeah, and then later on I'm going out for a bit of food, so going to a game room. Yeah, a bit of fun, and then that'll be me. I hopped along fishing under these branches, but I didn't seem to get any luck. Shortly after that, went back to the cabin to get myself ready to go out for a bit of dinner. Honestly, I was absolutely knackered after food and didn't even bother going to the games room in the end. Ended up coming back and just crashing out.
So, plan of action today. The Airbnb owner has extended our stay till 2 o'clock, which means one thing for me: more fishing. And I'm gonna get under that tree again, them branches, and see if there's any more chub under there. So let's go Davis Tackle, so I get a ticket, and let's get fishing. So I'm back in this beautiful swim. Gonna cast under them tree branches again, and this time I've gone for a little pear-shaped bomb, probably about an ounce, and then a shorter hook length. Same again though, bit of meat, size 10 hook wrapped around the edge of the meat. So yeah, that's it. That's running. It's very simple. Again, I've got two choices. I can either cast on the left hand side of the branches or in these inside branches. Now, you might not think there's a big difference, but there is a big difference. You know, I found that casting a few feet away from each other can make all the difference. And I'm not sure if you spotted in that video in the clip where I caught the chub out of it yesterday. I was going to cast on the left hand side and I changed my mind last minute to get in there. But with the sun coming up now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get cast on that far side. That's what my mind's telling me. So, and the reason I've gone for smaller ledger is so that I can try and drift under the branches more. With the 2 ounce ledge I was using yesterday, I was just plumbing straight down to the ground. So yeah, let's get casting and see what happens. Yeah, still nothing. Bit conscious of time now, so I'm gonna
get this reeled in, and then I think I'll head down to that little swim over there. Yeah, still nothing. I think I'm going to move on now. A bit conscious of time. Not sure where to go next. I might head into a little slack area over there. Right, let's get packed up. Right, that's me finished. Back to where I started. Unfortunately, didn't get any fish this morning in these sunny conditions, but honestly, it's been the best birthday weekend, and I feel absolutely privileged to come and fish this lovely bit of water. I'll definitely be coming back in the summertime at some point and try and catch a nice barbel from here, but apart from that, it's been a lovely weekend, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks very much for watching.